I'm Kev.
And I'm Steve.
And we're from the internet.
Want an extra episode of We're From the Internet every week? Head over to we'refromtheinternet.com/bonus to get an exclusive weekly bonus episode 100% free.
I've just spent the last couple of hours watching somebody play a truck simulator. Is this an acceptable face of gaming, or have I finally gotten too old?
Just have to wait for the noise to stop there before we start talking. Still got that toy out then?
He can't make it stop,
He asked us about taking the batteries out, and we told him to.
That episode probably hasn't aired yet.
What are we doing to the man?
We should have made that a Patreon episode, so we had to pay £15 to. Well, it's only $5, isn't it?
It is $5. Why would it be £15 to you, Lee?
Yeah.
To everyone else, $5, which is less than a haircut.
I wouldn't know. I'm not allowed a haircut for another year, am I?
I'm having a haircut tomorrow.
I was thinking about this earlier. I was like, I might have to start going to a stylist and saying, you can't use scissors, but you can do whatever else you want.
No clippers either.
Yeah, he's not allowed to cut
Are
any
you really
hair out.
keeping it long?
Yeah, I'm going to go a year, because you promised me £100.
Did I, by golly?
You did.
I promise a lot of things, don't I?
Yeah, but that one's going to stick.
I don't think you'll be able to go a year without
Well, I was
getting
thinking to myself, there isn't any reason I'd need to cut it. No one I know is getting married.
I might get married.
All
just
the
to scupper
people.
you.
Oh yeah, you're getting married. You're engaged, but I wouldn't get my hair cut for your wedding.
I wouldn't expect you to. I'd expect everyone to have long hair. The Hulk Hogan look.
No one I know is doing anything really. They're all just kind of static.
But you realise you've got a job.
Yeah, but they'd be happy as long as I styled it.
Are you going to have a pony? Are you going to have one of those man buns that are now the in thing?
Might just wear a helmet.
What, all day?
Yeah.
I don't know that that's normal.
No, just instead of sitting on a chair, I'll sit on a bike.
Did we record the date where this started? Because otherwise I feel like you're going to come to me in a week or two's time and say, right, it's been a year, where's my money? And I'll probably pay you, because I'll forget.
Oh, look, it was only like a week ago.
Interesting. You should have shaved it off first. I would make it 200 if you wet shaved it first and then left it a year.
No, because I'd still be bald. I'm thinking, I wonder how much hair I'll have in a year's time, and I might finally be able to style it so I don't have the stupid haircut I have at the moment.
Well, I'm going to go for my haircut tomorrow, and I might periscope it so you can watch what a haircut looks like. I want you to be listening when they say, oh, your hair's so thick, you're never going to go bald.
They've said that to me once before, but
they probably said that as a gag. Were they smirking as they said it?
A little bit. So the question about Truck Simulator.
Not hair.
No. But is that... I've not seen this one.
I've played it.
Is it just driving around in a truck? Oh, is this the one where you couldn't get to your house?
Yeah. It's the one where the geography's all wrong, and that's what troubled me most about it, because I left Coventry, and it told me that Manchester and London were both in the same direction. So I drove down that road, and went past Manchester, and then I went past London.
How bizarre.
And that, if you're going to make a truck simulator, the simulator suggests that you have to be simulating stuff. The maps need to be right.
You weren't in Coventry, Scotland, were you?
Might have been. I don't know. Would Coventry, Scotland be in the game?
Well, was it...
Bearing in mind, obviously, it doesn't exist.
It does?
No, it doesn't.
It's just north of Manchester.
That's not Scotland!
Well, quite far north of Manchester.
I don't get these games at all. I really don't understand them, because surely they only appeal to truck drivers. Don't they?
Yeah,
if you are a truck driver, do you play Truck Simulator in your time off?
I thought we did a lot of research into this when we were talking about farming sim or something like that, when we did Mature Gamer, and we found that a lot of farmers play that in their spare time. A lot of we've just got Farming Sim 2015. It's coming through already, actually, for review. I should have brought it over. I forgot.
I want to play it now. But that is £40 on next gen consoles. Now, having not played it yet, I won't hammer it too much just yet. But I don't get it. Who's going to pay £40 to simulate running a farm? You can do it on Farmville on your phone.
But if I play that over the weekend, I'll know all of the farmers' secrets from behind my house.
But I've played a previous version of Farming Simulator on the Vita, and it is just, you've got a farm, you can drive your tractor around, you can plough the fields, but it's not like you would get on a normal game where you press the plough fields button. You have to drive your tractor up and down the fields.
Oh yeah, there's no shortcuts in farming.
Yeah, but it's so boring. I don't understand.
Do you get to control, what you sell and moan about Tesco's undercutting you?
Well, you can moan to yourself. There's not a moaning in the game function.
That's
I don't think.
good.
That might be the new feature for 2015. We might be doing Farm Simulator with disservice, but Truck Simulator, you are just sat there in the cab of a truck, and you're given things to deliver, and you go and deliver them, so you drive places. And it's got a sat-nav, so it tells you where to drive. So you spend a lot of the time just driving along at a steady speed in a straight line, and then every now and again you'll have to turn off on the slip road and get onto another long straight road that you drive at a steady speed on.
How have they not just got Google Maps and adapted it so that you can drive around that?
Well, I imagine that's the logical next step. But even worse than Truck Simulator is Train Simulator.
You're stuck on the rails then, aren't you?
Yeah, you don't even get to steer then. And with Train Simulator, you can get these massive hardware input things that are all the controls for a train. You sit there with that in your lap. They cost hundreds of pounds. And so, all you're doing then is, right, we'll turn that on. And then we're going to go in a straight line. Oh, there's a slight bend ahead, but don't worry. I'm on a train track. Doesn't affect me in the slightest. Oh, pulling into a station, let's stop. Right,
so
passengers are on, let's start again. Yeah, but how...
Can you pull away without it? Because you can have a bit of fun there.
Briefly, you can have a bit of fun. Would you spend hundreds of pounds on all the kit so that you could do that? I don't get it. It's the ridiculous extension of where flight simulators were, but flight simulators at least make some sense because you can just fly your plane around, have a bit of fun. It's a bit of a laugh.
If I could get the Island of Sodor expansion pack, I'd just go around in Thomas and James and all of them.
And then try some trains, eh? Hey. But if you look on your phone now, I was guesting on a podcast the other week where we were talking about my tooth hurting. And
you not mentioned it?
No, I haven't, have I? I've had a root canal this week, by the way. It doesn't hurt anymore.
Excellent.
It's magical. But you can get dozens of dentist simulators on the iPhone.
That's just mad.
Which basically, they're all... I played 3 or 4 of them while I was on this show. Yeah. And you just get an open mouth, and you can take a toothbrush. You can give their teeth a little bit of a clean. If they've got a filling, you can do a bit of drilling and put a filling in. You can give them the mouthwash. You can brush their teeth a bit more. You can floss for them. Now, I've never been to a dentist where they've flossed me. I don't know if that's a thing that dentists normally do. If a dentist suddenly started flossing me, I'd think that was a bit weird. But I don't know. Obviously, people are buying them because
people are into it. I sat and this is a bit random, but I was flicking through the channels and I watched a tiger have a root canal the other day.
Why
which is a bit random.
You just kill the tiger?
It was in a zoo.
I would just put it down. Lame horse, put it. If the horse breaks its leg, they get put down. Tiger gets toothache, put it down. Crocodile gets toothache. Obviously, then a mouse pulls the crocodile's tooth out and becomes the crocodile's best friend.
A crocodile they thought had swallowed a plastic bottle, and so they stuck a drain pipe in between its jaws to keep the mouth open, and they stuck their hand through the drain pipe right into the crocodile's gut.
That's pretty much what they did to me, because I've got a gag reflex, so they put a thing in my mouth to stop me closing my mouth. But I've just put Simulator into the App Store on my iPad. We've got Bus Simulator.
Jenga Simulator.
Bridge Simulator. Yeah, that's just Jenga. That doesn't even say Jenga, that's just Jenga. Train Driver.
Get on board.
We've got Deer Hunter.
Weapon Simulator, was that?
Yeah, Pro Snooker. Blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, some of these aren't ridiculous, but then you get into all the dentist stuff. And
you do play Football Manager, which is just a management simulation game.
Yeah, but that's simulating. That's me pretending to do something I'd love to be able to do.
Yeah, well, so would the people who really want to drive trains, but they've got a history of drug abuse, have to then play the game.
There's 9 people in the world who that applies to, and people are making games for those 9 people.
Well, that's probably why it costs 40 quid, because it'd be like a quid otherwise if we all wanted a piece of it.
Want to support the show? Do all your Amazon shopping through we'refromtheinternet.com/Amazon, and it doesn't cost you anything extra, but we get a little kickback on everything you buy.